Welcome back. So let's start with the first question from the SQL 50. The question is recyclable and low fat products. Okay, so they have given us a table which is called as products. So they have also given a brief description of the table. So it is nothing but the schema, right? So we have these columns, and they are also given the column types. So we have totally three columns, that is product ID, which is of int type. Uh, there is one more column, low fats, which is of enum, and recyclable, which is also of enum type. So basically, I hope that you are clear with the basics. I mean, all the data types, like what data it would contain. So assuming that you have all the basic requirements, let's. I'm beginning to solve this problem. So now product ID is the primary key. They have given product ID is the primary key column with the unique values for this table. And low fats is an enum, so we have already know that, which will contain either y or no. That means all the data inside in the low fats column would be containing either y or no. It generally means yes or no. Y means this product is low fat, and n means it is not. Recyclable is also the same. It will also contain yes or no. Basically, yes means it is a recyclable product, and no means it is not a recyclable product. So they're asking us write a solution to find the IDs of the products that are both low fat and recyclable. So very simple, right? So return the result of the table in any order, and the result format is in the following example. So generally, whenever you're solving any problem on LeetCode, I generally recommend you or suggest you to read the problem from top to end. Okay, go through the examples, go through the input sample test cases, and then you directly jump onto the code editor. Okay, so most of the time it is very important to understand, to read the problem from top to end, right? So let's go through the example here. So we have been given products table, and it is having some data, and you can see there are five products, and the data, right? It is low fat or not. We have this data. So if we go through, I mean, just think like a SQL compiler or SQL interpreter. Just go through row by row and check. Okay. So what would be the expected output, right? So for product number 0, it is having y for low fats and no for recyclable. So it is not, definitely. For product number 1, you are having y on both sides. So definitely this should be on the output. Coming to product number 3, it is not, right? So low fat, it is not a low fat product. Coming to product number 3, it is having both yes. So yes, it should be on the output. And for no, right? So the expected output was the first product ID first and product ID third, and that is the output, right? And yeah, explanation is also there, so you can also go through. So for some of the problems, when they are very hard to understand with the problem description, right? So we can only understand it through the sample test cases and the explanations. Okay, so for this problem, I think we are clear with the problem statement. So now we can jump on to write code. So basically, whenever we are writing SQL query, write it from like how the SQL query executes. Okay, we know that the order of the I'm assuming that you know the order of the execution of the SQL query, right? So it always starts from the from table. Okay, so it always starts from the from. So assume that you are going to, like, just try to write it like how the SQL compiler executes a SQL query. Okay, so it always starts from. So from where? From products table, right? So from products table, and what is the condition they are given? They are saying that we want low fat product and recyclable product. Okay, so we have to filter out now, right? So we will be filtering out it. So where low fats is equals to yes. Okay, and also I want the recyclable, right? The recyclable should also be yes. That means a product should be both low fats, and it should be both recyclable. Okay, now after this, we should select the what we need to select. We need to just select the product ID. So I'll just say product ID. So let's run on the sample test case. You can put a semicolon here, right? It passed on the sample test case, and now we can just submit it. Yep, it passed. So Don't go through this runtime. It is okay, but now at this point of time we'll be not be going on to this. So this is okay, right? So if you want to, once you write the solution, if you want to see other solutions, you can click on this graphs. Okay, so you will be seeing the solutions of other people who have submitted. So I've clicked on this extreme solution because this is a solution, like this is the solution that has taken very less amount of time. So that is why instead of going on to the right, just check for the solutions on the leftmost of your to the left side of your submission. Okay, that will give you the most efficient solution. So here you can see it is the same as us. So it is the some lead code runtime. I don't know like how they're calculating, but at this point of time we'll be not be worrying on much on this runtime. Okay, so that's it from the first question. Thank you.